one of the words that is so dear to this industry that I have chatted at length about some with our mutual friend is decentralization.
Yep.
It is a big part of this industry. It is enabled by the technology at a level that has never been possible before. How do you view that broadly? And then how do you talk about that in terms of how it applies to different use cases and how much it should play a role early on in a company versus later in a company's life?
Yeah, I do think if as a early stage founder, if you want to ultimately build a decentralized platform, regardless of what it is exactly, to start out of the gates as decentralized as you hope to be at scale is an extremely difficult task. And so we're we're strong believers in progressively decentralizing. Uh, Early days, you sort of have to figure out what the initial product is going to be, figure out what the users are going to be, the community. Um, and once you get some signs of that machine going, there are ways to begin the steps to decentralize. I think time will tell, and it's really going to come down to the visionary founders who decide what actually makes sense to decentralize, right? Governance, decentralizing product creation and product updates can be tricky, right? If you have you have to really think through incentive systems and all these things, as you're getting to scale and whatnot. But we are strong believers in decentralization and the power of collectives and giving say to users. But to start with complete decentralization out of the gate is just a daunting task. Um, but I do think ultimately at scale, you want to get to this power of the collective, and getting to that machine is a really difficult task. I would almost argue Ethereum, of course, Bitcoin has to be included in this conversation, but if you think around things beyond Bitcoin, Ethereum and Bitcoin might be the only two that have really figured out a path to sufficient decentralization. It's a 5, 10, 15, 20-year kind of journey. And this technology is quite new. So,
And you got to have mass adoption. I mean,
yeah.
what's the point of decentralizing if it's a couple thousand people, right?
Yeah.
You really need network effects there to capitalize on it in a way.
Yeah, that's right. And I think decentralization and do no evil, right? Those things should go hand in hand. At scale, the internet, are the system we use for money, the applications that we need to use to sort of get through the day or get through the week or are vital, right? These things, it's scary thinking around, okay, there's one person or one company that dictates this is exactly how my life is going to pan out versus a collective versus sort of ways to voice your own opinion and push for, kind of results and products and services that are in line with, what you hope to accomplish. But, we think that this technology can permeate every aspect of your life, and we're still, very early days in that actually transpiring.